Today, I'll be sharing our story of how we got our two Shiba Inus, Maddie and Maxie, in Australia. We get asked this question quite a lot from friends as well as people we meet when we go on walks. Where in Australia did we get them? Did we have to wait very long? Did we get them as puppies? I hope this video will shed some light and help you in your process of one day having a Shiba Inu. So first, Maddie. Rewind to 4 years ago. My partner was thinking of getting a dog. He narrowed it down to a Shiba Inu or a Husky. Adopting is the best and recommended option, but it's not very common to find Shiba Inus up for adoption or rehoming here. He went onto several adoption websites and dogs online, emailed all of them, and waited for several months. He received a reply from a dogs online breeder, had an interview, and went to meet Maddie. He went back home, had to think about it, and said yes. Maddie was already 5 months then, but he didn't mind. He always says it's the best decision he's made in his life. So, what's Dogs Online and why is it important? It's a website which lists all the registered dog breeders in Australia and New Zealand. Not just Shiba Inu breeders, but all the different breeds too. I would highly recommend, and I stress, highly recommend only looking there. There are currently 29 registered Shiba Inu breeders and some of them are show dog breeders. Because of the demand, there tends to be a lengthy wait list, with some having to wait several years. By going through Dogs Online, you can be assured that your pup has been bred responsibly, that they're not backyard breeders, and that you're not being scammed. So how long does one typically wait? It varies from breeder to breeder. There are wait lists that go from months up to several years. There are also some breeders that choose not to do wait lists, and whenever they have a litter available, they will then interview suitable candidates and select the family they think is best suited for the pup. How did we get Maxie, our second Shiba Inu? So, Maddie turned 4 this year. We felt that it was a good age and time, based on our current circumstances and lifestyle, to have a second one. In March, we started looking. So we were aware of the long wait lists and we knew that it would be even harder to get one during COVID. But we tried anyway. Because we had a good relationship with Maddie's breeder, we went back to them and inquired if there were any upcoming litters. There was. A female. The pup would have to be on breeder's conditions, meaning the pup would remain in their breeding program. We thought long and hard about it, but politely declined because as much as we knew we could provide for the dog, the journey with the breeding program wasn't something we felt that we were ready for. So that night, I emailed so many Dogs Online breeders and we waited. Lo and behold, we heard back from one of them a couple of weeks later wanting to chat. On the phone, they had a chat to find out more about our family and living conditions. They said that one of the customers had pulled out and wanted to know if we were still interested. I asked, "Oh, when's the litter planned for?" Turns out the pup, Maxie, was already 7 weeks old. If we were still keen, we could have him the next week. It was definitely earlier than what we had planned. We went away and discussed again and then said yes. You could say we were very lucky or the stars had just aligned for us. Luckily, there were many puppy things that we recycled from when Maddie was a pup, but it was a scramble to get everything ready. Some say that a quick offer for a Shiba Inu might be dodgy. In our case, the quick turnaround may have seemed too good to be true, but we did our research and had trust in our breeder who was a registered Dogs Online breeder. It definitely helped that we already had Maddie. They said that they don't usually keep a waiting list and that when they had litters, they would then scroll through the emails and see who they think might be right for the pup at that point in time. How do you get in contact with the breeders? Their contact information is listed on Dogs Online and each of them detail how they would prefer to be contacted. Some of them may have a form for you to fill up. There may also be a short chat or interview after. My method was to email. And these were some things I included. Number 1, who you are. Are you a young family with a child? Or is it just you? Are you living with someone else? Number 2, working arrangements. Do you work from home or is it flexi? Number 3, living arrangements. Do you live on your own or in a share house? Are you in an apartment or in a house with a fenced yard? Number 4, if you have any other animals living with you. This is crucial because the breeders spend significant time with the pups and do have an inkling of the personality of each pup. They then decide on the type of environment and home that best suits the puppy. Number 5, your understanding of the breed. Do you know the demands of raising a Shiba, such as its personality and needs? Because we already had prior experience raising Maddie, that was something that I included in my email, which I think definitely helped us. I spoke about our daily routine and her walks, her diet, and also included photos of Maddie and her Instagram handle, which would give a little insight to her life. Number 6, preference with color or gender, if any. We didn't get to choose with Maddie and Maxie and just left it to chance. Number 7, would you get your dog neutered? Many breeders have conditions such that the pups have to be neutered. Number 8, a little personal note. I wrote to them sharing what we loved about the breed and our commitment to raising a dog. Having a dog is a commitment of about 15 years or more, if you're lucky. I added this in, and this is something that you should never lie about. At the end of the day, the breeder wants to know that the pup will be in a loving home, so I sent all these information on with my fingers crossed. Number 9. Lastly, be nice. A breeder has so many emails to look through, so if you have all these information ready in an email, it makes their job easier. I had to be realistic when looking and concluded my emails by saying that we looked forward to hearing from them when a puppy becomes available. What can you do while you wait? If you're in the initial process of looking for a Shiba Inu or even deciding if it's the right breed for you, I would recommend going on Dogs Online and reading through each breeder's website. Some of them also have Instagram. Many of the sites have FAQs, which are quite comprehensive. It would answer some of the initial questions you may have, such as, are they good with children? Are the dogs good off leash? If they require big living spaces, etc. In the meantime, you can also learn more about other owners' experiences with the breed. There are Facebook groups which you can join, and many post their videos and photos of their dogs. Locally, there are groups like Shiba Inu Owners / Breeders Australia. If you're in Sydney, there are also monthly Shiba Inu meetups. Many of those who join do have Shiba Inus, but there are others who are waiting for one and just want to have an initial head start with getting to know the breed better. I hope today's video has been helpful in your search for a Shiba Inu. Don't lose hope and let us know how you go.